What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Ooh-wee. I'm surprised TJ left this clip up. I'm surprised he left this video up. These two dudes out of hand. A lot of lying and fabricating shit from people who are fucking posers or instigators. You know, it's like you start shit with me, and then when I clap back, suddenly you're all fucking victims. And then you get them all together and they start doing little support sessions. So this so TJ, Dark Gift, Cynic, Finn, and One Gun. One Gun No Dad. So TJ, the angry looking black guy up in the corner. So apparently it's okay for him to call out where I live. It's okay to mention my race when we first meet. Same thing with One Gun. And then One Gun in this, he's gonna like admit that he came at me. So apparently I said something to a friend of his who is a person in museums. Apparently he didn't name who it is. So I went after one of his friends and he decided to come after me and bring up my race. And so I bring up his race and suddenly it's offensive. It's no fair. I mean, if you call out my skin color, I'm going to call out yours. First time I interact with you, the first time I interact with you and you mention my race, I mean, don't be surprised that I don't say something back. And that's what we have. We have like two dumb fucks. And this doesn't even have to do with their fucking race. They're just two dumb fucks who think that they could say whatever they want. And then when shit says back, they fucking lose their mind. And that's what we're going to see. So first they were like on here, they were talking about Liam, talking about the strikes, which included me and involved me. So I was like watching, but I couldn't comment because TJ had blocked me in the chat. The dude had blocked me in the chat. Right. So I'm like watching and I DM Cynic and I'm like, yo, I'm blocked in the chat. And then that's when this starts.
You're not man enough.
I got to unblock. My bad, dog.
So he's got to unblock me.
I'm eating some lunch right now, guys. I'm eating some real deal tacos on Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, Matt Barr, come in here, Matt.
You can't hit this. You can't hit the link, bro. You can't
hit the. Matt, you got to come in here, my friend.
Yeah,
my great friend, my best Jewish friend in the whole wide world.
I'll even make some space for him.
You don't got to. No,
you don't have to. There's enough room.
No, bring Liam in though. Bring Liam in too.
All right,
dude. You know how much space there would be if One Gun left. One Gun in real life looks like the fucking Great Trash Heap from Fraggle Rock if you spray painted it brown. He's a very large man. I wouldn't even say rotund because rotund is like a round shape. He's more shaped like a fucking like a dollop of mayonnaise or something. Even though he's black, I said mayonnaise. He's not a mayonnaise monkey. He's just a little whistle pig. But yeah, like imagine putting a head on, you know, that emoji of shit where it's just like a pile. Like imagine that and you put a little head on it, and that would be One Gun. I don't know. I mean, should I be shitty about his size and weight? I mean, why not, right? So he leaves.
Let's see
What are you
here.
trying
Let
to
me
He
go
said
to my
the wrong
Discord. Let me go
motherfucker
find
finish.
this.
No, I'm not
Shut
going
up,
to yell at him.
man.
I'm not going to yell at him. I'm just going to make fun of Raptor. And Raptor's not going to come in.
Well, hopefully Matt come in because Matt, I really
I like
So-
that. That's fun.
I have an issue. Y'all, let me say something for a second, yo. I have a real issue with Matt. Like seriously, I don't like the
This
fact
crybaby
that
shit.
you view people with different pigmentation than you as lesser, and not even different pigmentation. You go with
I never said that you were less. And again, you are the person, same with One Gun, who fucking made it an issue. Don't call me white. Don't bring up my whiteness, and I won't bring up your fucking blackness. It's that simple. It's 2025. Fucking black fatigue is over. I don't have fucking white guilt. I don't give a fuck. You want to be cool with me? Be cool with me. You want to be a black guy and you want to be cool with me? Awesome. I'll be cool with you. I know a bunch of black people. I have a black friend. I have a bunch of black people that I'm friendly with and that I work with. Race isn't an issue because they haven't brought up mine and I don't bring up theirs. But y'all are dumb fucks. And that's all you have. You don't have anything else. Neither of you have really accomplished anything. So you cling on to your fucking melatonin or melanonin. What is it? Melanonin or melatonin? Either way, you're clinging on to something that you didn't fucking earn, and you're getting fucking shitty about it.
as far as career. Then you won't even go as far as career. You go as far as your social status. Then you go as far as your relationship status. Then you go as far as everything about you is that you're trying to. You have this thing where you're like, I'm better than you. Like I'm.
I mean, only if I'm like sitting there arguing with somebody. It's like he's like bringing up shit where it's like while I'm arguing with somebody, this is stuff that's being brought up. And it's being brought up by other people as well. Like, hey, I know you two are talking, but I'm like A and B are talking, but I'm gonna go ahead and just like pull B to the side and be really upset with the topics that are being brought up in the fucking argument. Like, what, bro? Fucking shuffle your shit somewhere else, dude. Seriously.
Better than you. Like you're beneath me. I'm better. I'm Matt Barr, the cartoonist or the artist who went to school, and I'm better than you. And in reality,
See, I never said
I think
that.
you're a fucking sucker. So I would like for you to come up here and address me. Who won what? I put a link in there. You know what I'm saying? For real.
So I hit the
really
link.
want to talk to you because
I did
I
hit
don't
the
like
link.
you. You know what I'm saying? We need to go ahead and add this shit out.
Oh, he doesn't like me. He doesn't
I
like
tried
me. He doesn't like me because of what I say and do to other people. Fucking stay in your fucking lane, dude. But I thought this was funny. I thought this was wild.
He's asked you like 3 times, dog. I don't like the way you move. I don't think you got no goodness in you.
I don't like the way you move. Like, it was Comicsgate, then indie comics. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, I don't like the way you move, dude. I don't like the way you move, dog. I don't like the way you move. Like, fucking shut the fuck up, dude. I don't care. Like, you don't make comics. Why does that matter? Well, because we're in a comic book community. We're in indie comics. We're in Comicsgate, and you like don't fucking produce anything, and you don't add anything. You don't promote anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like the way you move. Like when you show up to a stream, you end up derailing it, talking about goofy shit, asking to finish. Nobody wants to. Nobody cares what you're saying. Nobody wants you to finish. It's like the way you move. I don't like the way you move, dude. You are the person like imagine a local comic book store. Everybody's in there hanging out. We're talking about comics. You are the goofy little woogie boogie who can't hang with his own people on the fucking corner or wherever the fuck you're hanging out. You can't hang with them. They punk you. They call you a bitch. They fuck your girl. So you fucking shuffle your ass into the comic book store and start calling everybody nerds and geeks. And then what do you do instead of leaving? You fucking sit down and you just keep calling us fucking nerds and geeks and shit. Then just fucking leave, dude. You don't produce anything. You don't review anything. You don't back anything. I haven't heard you talk about comic books at all. You're just fucking here for the drama. And that's what it is. You're just here for the drama. Like you and Dark Gift, Cynic, Finn. Like you're not really making anything. Even Dark Gift. Like I made 5 books. Like, nobody gives a fuck about your fucking pamphlets. Nobody's talking about your books. Nobody's sharing them around. Nobody's fucking mentioning them. Nobody's doing any fan art. Hell, I did a fucking comic book strip and had people doing fan art for Soaring Eagle. So what the fuck? What are you doing? What are you contributing? Just drama.
Call him a
Like the
vegetable
way you
fucker.
move.
Talking about the other dude, moms who died. You make jokes about.
Oh,
I
that's true.
think,
Yeah,
I think you got
that's fucked up.
darkness. I think you got darkness in your fucking heart. You know what I'm
Darkness,
saying?
everybody.
And straight up. And I don't
Whose
like it.
It's
whose
the
mom did he
darkness.
I don't
make
know.
fun of?
One of them.
Yeah, no,
comic book
he
hut.
was making fun of EVS. Yeah, Matt, you fucking dick.
I didn't make fun of EVS's mom. I didn't say anything about her. I was talking about Doug Ernst. Talking about Comic Book Hut. Talking about Comicsgate drama. Sorry. You know, when somebody actively comes at me on a regular basis, I'm going to call some shit back. And guess what? Turns out that, the person who actively goes after me, apparently he had a comic book about space whales who wanted an abortion, and it didn't get funded. And it didn't get funded because it looked like shit and nobody wanted it. And he asked Doug Ernst to fucking back it. He asked Doug Ernst to promote it, and Doug wouldn't because it looked like shit. So he backstabbed Doug Ernst. And this is after Doug had paid for his mother's fucking funeral. Like, I mean, you want to like be shitty with me? Like, I'm not going to allow people to fucking like call me out on shit and be shitty with me when they have some serious fucking drama going on in their lives, especially within the Comicsgate community, within the indie community. Like if he needed money to bury his mom, like that wouldn't be fucking public. But you know what? He went to fucking Doug Ernst and fucking went to Doug Ernst and asked for help. And Doug Ernst paid for the funeral. And then when it was time, so Doug Ernst pays for Comicsgate drama's fucking mom's funeral. And then when he wants him to promote his book, he won't because it looks like shit. So what does he do? He fucking turns his name from Comic Book Hut into Comicsgate drama and just starts being a fucking mouthpiece for fucking Ethan. So yeah, if you think I'm not gonna fucking call that out when that person, some of the first fucking like hate tweets I got were from Comic Book Hut, from Chris. I'm just gonna call him Chris because that's his fucking name. He's just like a fucking dude who like puts cereal on the shelves in Queens. You know what I mean? He just like works at a grocery store, stocking shelves in Queens. So yeah, if you want to talk about somebody's mom, like maybe don't talk about, my wife or in the head wounds, which is something that Comicsgate drama had done. So I don't give a shit. It's like these people, they say stuff, they say shit, and then when I clap back, they get fucking upset and they start having these like support session streams.
He's a piece of shit. He's
What a
evil.
scumbag.
He's evil, dog.
Piece
He's
of
evil.
shit.
Straight
God
up.
damn it, Matt.
Fucking Matt Barr.
Fucking Matt.
Say
Why
my
you fucking
name,
not
say my
being mean to people?
name.
Stop being mean to people, Matthew.
Yeah, Raptor, you fucking
Yeah, stop being mean to people.
N-I-G-G-E-R.
Stop being mean. Stop being mean, Matt Barr.
They joking. I ain't joking, man. I think you're a bad person, bro.
Who cares? I'm not. Clearly, I'm not.
Yeah, there's layers to that with Matt.
And this is the bullshit from DG.
DG, you just love Matthew.
No, I don't. That's what I was saying. Like,
This is the bullshit. I
it's
was
he'll
like,
do
what
like
the
one
fuck?
good thing and then hold it over your head forever, but then like do nothing else. You know?
I have no. This is where I was like, I like heard some of this and was like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then when I hopped on, he wasn't there. He like went to go get some cigarettes or something. So it's like he tends to take stuff that I say to him and he applies it to everybody. The comments about the bartender, he wants to apply that to everybody. The fucking comments about helping him with the Vic King shit, like he fucking takes that and applies that to everybody because he's soft. He needs everybody to be on his fucking side. And I didn't hold it against him at all. I mean, that's fucking crazy. If that's what he's even fucking talking about. He talks in generalities and he's fucking like another Liam.
I mean, like that, and it's like a manipulation tactic, you know, because he was getting, and I think it was a survival technique because he was getting booted out of group after group after group. So like he needed to do something to cling on to, you know.
So I don't understand what that meant. And I came on and was like, what groups are you talking about, dude? What are you fucking talking about? I got kicked out of group after group after group. What are you talking about? This is why Dark Gift is a piece of shit, dude, and untrustworthy. Let me take you guys back. Some real history. This is the reality. Are you ready? And I've got receipts, I've got DMs, I've even got DMs from people who have apologized later on for what happened, blah, blah, blah. So I join. I don't have a channel. I'm not on Twitter. I'm just working, right? Just kind of doing my thing. I start listening to YouTube channels about comic book reviews. That leads into your boy Zach. That leads into getting a gig with him and doing some collaboration with him and Splato, right? And so then that led into finding out that Vinny Tartamello was in CG. And so I reached out to him. We knew each other. Everything was cool. He was like, hey, come hang out. And so I did. At the same time, I started talking and interacting with Vicky because I was like, why are you fucking doing these like why are you doing anti videos? Like I didn't understand, like, okay, they're doing videos. Why are you doing anti videos? So I started talking to her because I'm really just trying to understand everybody's point of view, you know. And so when I met Vinny, I met Red Gaze, I met Lola After Midnight, I met Jason, and I met Heavy Metal Hero. I met a whole bunch of people, right? So Vinny was, at this time, Vinny was raging about Ethan because of what he had done to Liam. And so we would like stream, and there'd be like several hours of like dead streams of him just fucking flipping his shit at Ethan. And so through him, I met Lola, and on Lola's channel, I met Jason and Heavy Metal and Dan Plagle and Billy Basco. And that's where I met Billy, right? And so so while I was doing that, I was trying to get some people to do some promotional videos, like, hey, you know, can I come on with Rock and Roll Ninja and promote the book? And there was a lot of no's. I got no's from most people. Bancroft, fucking you name it. Everybody who was promoting books did not want to promote my book because it was Splato. So even though I was fucking grinding my ass on this fucking book, it was a no-go. So so the only person who was like, yeah, I'll show your book and talk about your book was Vicky and Dean, right? So that's how long I've known Vicky and Dean. And so that was when Vinny was like, yo, if you go on her channel, like, you're fucking not coming on my show anymore. He hated Vicky. Red Gaze like had like been the one who doxed her and was like doing her real name Twitter account and shit. And that all came out because Lola told me. There was a point where Lola After Midnight and Vicky were in the same Discord. Like, we were all in the same VC talking, very cordial. It was like fucking, I don't know. It was like gasoline and fire meeting and not combusting or something. So then he was like, yo, if you go on her show, you can't come on my show anymore. And I was like, I'm not fucking doing that, dude. That's fucking insane. So I did go on her show. And so that was the first quote unquote kick. So Vinny was like, yeah, you can't come on my show anymore. I was like, all right, dude, that's fucking crazy. So I continued hanging out with Lola and Jason and the Topicless and those guys. So we all right, fine. So we start hanging out. We're all hanging out. Everything's cool for a while. And got some work. And there's some shit with this one gun was like he goes from like he's like bringing up Frog Tony points of arguments of like, where's your $75? Like he's talking about my United Nations lawsuit. But then he says, I've never done a book. He's like, you got no book. Even though I've got 3. You know what I mean? It's just like, what? Like, wait a minute. So you're going to bring up the United Nations lawsuit, but then you're going to say, I don't have any books? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So then I'm hanging out with these guys, and I start working with Billy, and there's like an area of time where I'm like, I'm beefing with PTP. Shit's getting fucking like sour with me and PTP. And Irene is like working with him still and is like doing stuff. And I guess she's like in the Dungeoneers, and she does a stream. She does a closeout stream for Fiendish 2, and it has like everybody who worked on the book. Except for me on there, which it's like, oh, your fifis, and it's like, whatever, dude. It's like we're kind of doing this for exposure. You know what I mean? It's like you're doing shit for exposure for your own book and your own campaign, and so I did the back cover for for the Fiendish 2 book, but like she didn't want to send the link. She like sent the link to PTP, and so I fucking got shitty with her. And I guess she like told Jason, and I don't know, but so with Billy Basco, so he did some of the Zipatone on Rock and Roll Ninja. He got credit, he got paid, he got paid more than enough for the time that he put in. So at this point, we're kind of done. We're talking about the next stuff. I've already shown the receipts for this shit. Like I sent him $50 to go get some weed, so he'd fucking like calm down and get some work done. And then for something else, I gave him $100 in advance, right? So I give him $100 to color this thing in advance, and it's like a week, and then 2 weeks, and then I'm dealing with somebody, this Townsend guy, who I like had on my channel a bunch, promoted his stuff, talked to him. Dude was fucking texting me about his emotional shit. So like this dude was a fucking charity case, and then was suddenly just like talking shit about me on PTPs, and I was like, what the fuck what the fuck? And he's just sitting on PTP's channel, like while PTP is talking shit about me. So I was like, what the fuck, bro? So apparently, and so Billy like went to his defense and like fucking got shitty with me, like snapped at me. And so me and Billy went back and forth. And, once I give you money for weed and you're fucking already also in the hole for artwork for me, don't fucking snap at me. That's kind of a strike 3. You're out. To be fair, like that kind of ends the friendship right there. If I'm giving you money for drugs, and then I'm giving you money for artwork to color, and you're not coloring it, and then you fucking snap at me, it's over. So what does Billy do? Billy like fucking goes to Jason and starts telling him about how his feelings were hurt and how mean I was to him. Like privately. Like so we dealt with this privately. So then Billy goes and starts telling everybody. And so I start getting fucking DMs from people like Jason was, unhinged, was like, hey man, you're really mean to Irene and Jay and Billy, so we're gonna ask you not to come on our show. And it was like, what the fuck? Like, how do you even know what's going on with Billy and why is this a fucking issue? And it was like, all right, man. And then somebody else, that guy who's like doing the Bear Zerker, he fucking like just fucking DM me out of the blue, was like, hey man, you can't be on my show because of how you were with Billy. And it was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is Billy doing? It was like, all right, well, fuck all you fucking weirdos. Really? And so I guess if you want to say that was a kick, I guess that was a kick. But it was fucking weird as shit and really fucking gay. So everybody decided to like not have me on their shows because of Billy. So I don't know what to say about that. It is what it is. So at that same time, I was like building up my show. I was building up my channel, and I was having Dark Gift on a lot. And I, not to get too into details, but like somebody in the, and somebody died around that time. And we couldn't figure out if it was a suicide or if it was an overdose. And I felt guilty that I had spent time with these people online who were like eager to fucking just like to dip. Like they didn't say anything to Ethan. These people were like fucking shit. Like they wouldn't say anything about the rape stuff with Riley. They wouldn't say anything about the men's stuff. All these people also have left Comicsgate. Like if you ask them now, like, are you part of Comicsgate? It's no. They're like fucking, no, we're just here to make good comics. Okay. Gotcha. So at the same time, I was like building up my own channel. Dark Gift was coming on. And then it was almost like what the fuck is going on? Like Billy's acting like this. People are joining in on him. I got this fucking death going on. Nobody knows if it was a suicide or a fucking OD. And I felt guilty because I had stood up and defended these people, or at least, talked and hung out with these people when I should have been spending time with that person. I should have reached out to that person more. And now I can't. So that's the way it is. That's life. But so yeah, so you're like dealing with that. So like Dark Gift was like already coming on my show. And so I just kind of, we talked a little bit, and so I just kind of like leaned into the slums, which I was kind of slumming it. Just something to do, so and then the slums, so that's not really a kick, it's just a fucking slide downwards. Hung out there, and then that just kind of dissipated with Dark Gift just being a fucking like a scumbag liar and a fucking betrayer. Like it was hard to like hang out with him and take him seriously after watching Ethan and Malin just fucking put a train on him. So put a train on him on their fucking channel, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna leave. And then they're like, nah, dude, you fucking stay right here while we keep talking shit to you. Like, that was fucking crazy. And I was like, what are you doing? What is that, dude? Like, how do you talk shit about Ethan and why Comicsgate is fucked up, but then you just totally fucking get cucked out? I don't get it. So, I mean, the slums just kind of fucking dispersed, with, Wiggles showing up, you lying about Wiggles and your phone call with Wiggles, you not defending Dillard while everybody around you was shit talking Yellow Flash and Dillard's deal. I'm sure Dillard didn't like to hear that. He fucking bounced. So, I mean, the slums kind of fucking dissipated. So I don't think that's a kick, right? I mean, I'm not sure how that's a kick if like when you're dishonest, it's not really a kick. So it's just like more bullshit. Ultimately, Dark Gift is here for fucking the drama. He's got no book coming. The woman who worked on it is asking for it. He can't fucking decide if he's the only one on it or not. I don't know. I don't even want to fucking EFAP this. These guys are all faggots and idiots. I got other shit to do for real. All right. Y'all have a good day. Seriously, I don't even want to fucking. I'm not even gonna watch the rest of it. Why bother? Well, maybe we'll watch some of it tonight. Be sure to check in on Raptors. Like, subscribe over there. Like, subscribe here. I'm gonna be doing some changes, I guess. I don't know. Maybe some more art streams. We'll see. But all right. If you want to watch this, it's still up. We might watch this later. I got some shit to do, but yo, they fucking these whistle pigs fucking lose it. It's the best. Y'all have a good day. Peace.